That's
Quick pre-roll really hard.
I'm not good at being amusing on demand. So.
But you insert joke about trained monkey here.
I am most certainly not one.
Oh. Well, that's tragic.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that something.
Look at that video backend.
I hate you so much.
I don't remember where we were or what we were doing or why we're doing
I know
it.
you don't. I know you don't remember what we were doing. It's only been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, except like literally.
Okay, so we left off on this planet.
Okay, I vaguely
Rottenness.
remember this. We were like
So
moving telescopes around for some reason that I could not fathom whatsoever.
we were using them to see symbols that we had to draw.
Yeah, I just didn't understand how the puzzle worked. So, or how you're supposed to figure it out, like where you needed to look and how you needed to find everything. It was completely beyond me because it did not make any sense. But okay.
If you say so.
But anyway, in the time since we recorded the last episode and this one, people will probably have noticed, due to the different series, that I got my new computer. Yay!
And we just turned on this power source. Also, yay!
This power source, not quite as powerful as my computer.
Why you gotta be so
So sassy.
sassy? There we go.
No, but yeah, so this video will actually probably be able to be rendered much more efficiently than all the previous ones that I've had to do, because I was using my very old laptop for editing previously.
Alright. So this symbol, you remember how we drew symbols on things and like things happened?
Sure.
Okay, so this symbol may break your brain.
That bodes well. Why? What are we doing? What are we looking at?
We're drawing the symbol that we saw on the wall inside.
What does it do?
I would like you to tell me what you think it does.
It makes us play a game of tic-tac-toe.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so we summoned that guy. What? What? We didn't just teleport to a different instance of this world, did we?
Nope.
What is going on?
The world time is going ludicrously faster.
So we sped up the world.
Yes.
Why? Oh geez, yeah, okay.
Because we'll need it to finish a certain puzzle.
I like how this gondola thing is still moving pretty darn slowly.
Trust me, it's going a lot faster than it could be moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how slow would this thing be moving if we hadn't sped up time?
I actually think the gondola is moving at the speed it's supposed to be going at.
Which it should not be. But okay.
And yeah, because I think time is literally going like years faster. Like, I think we've just covered a year.
Yeah, except that somehow we are moving in normal time.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. What? Why? How? What?
It's the power of the borrow this time round. First time it could make everything warm. Now it can make everything speed.
No, why did we need to speed everything up?
Because once we set the puzzle in the correct pieces, then you have to do that to see the final symbol.
What? What? I don't...
Don't question it.
God, I really don't like the puzzles in these games.
It could be so much worse, bruh.
They don't make any sense to me. Like, okay, so again, like...
This one is a little bit abstract, I will admit.
Like, maybe it would be better if I were actually playing the game. Like with many other, like, puzzle games. These sort of things tend to make far less sense when you're not actually experiencing it firsthand. But...
Okay, because this one's more abstract. What you're supposed to do is you find the telescope coordinates of all the telescopes, which I've done in the last video.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's our clock. Holy cow. So, what's going on is... You can see the hurricane spinning on the planet. What's going on is, you're supposed to, once you've set all the coordinates correctly, use that speed symbol, and then it'll make something float into place where we can see it through the telescopes.
Of course. Oh.
Admit it, it does look really pretty.
I mean, it looks nice, yeah. That's never... Oh. Huh. Cute. Like, it's never been... The visual quality has never been one of the problems with the Myst games. But yeah, this is... This is what... This is one of the reasons why I don't have any interest in games like The Witness. So, I can't handle it. I can't, nope.
Just look at that clock going, holy cow.
Anyway, while we're waiting for this, how long is this gonna take anyway? Oh. Are we... Huh? What?
Oh, something is just kind of flickering on the edge of that ring system.
Oh, no, there we...
Are you okay?
How did they get that there?
What do you mean, how did they get that there?
How did they put the symbol in an asteroid in the planet's ring?
You'll see in a moment.
Am I not going to like this explanation?
No, I think you will. Remember the pod ages from Myst Online?
Yeah. What, did they just launch a pod into the planet's ring?
You'll just have to see, won't you? Why you gotta be so down?
Why this game's puzzles gotta be so finicky?
I'll agree with the finicky part. Come on. Come on.
Oh, there you go. Oh, and he just Of course, why
They've
not?
been doing that this whole time. They've been doing this the whole time. Why are you surprised?
I like how he can just teleport between planets. Like, do they have any limit on their teleportation powers?
Well, do we? They use linking. They link like we do.
Oh, great, this guy again.
We'll keep seeing him.
You begin to understand the power.
No. And I don't particularly care either, actually.
Its strength grips you. Look around.
It...
Without the power of the tablet, this would be left solely to you.
Is this gonna be like the,
Now, imagine
I think I've already mentioned this, but like every time they say the tablet, I just think of Tabula
She's
Rosa.
tasted it. She has the ability to use
Of course you do.
beyond all others, and she tells you not to give it to her.
God, Richard Garriott, why?
Wants it so.
He tried to sci-fi.
And
Destroy
failed horribly.
if need once. And she will complete
What has he
our
been
destruction.
doing lately? Anyway, didn't he try to do another like Ultima MMO or RPG or something?
New theory. Richard Garriott is now Escher.
The quest is
Probably.
half complete.
It would make sense.
Nears
No, but seriously, like, wasn't he trying to do something like recently-ish and like?
Do you see what we might create
can't-
yet again? The city.
Can't remember if anything's actually like come out of it.
Go.
Oh goodness.
Bring us closer.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are actually in one of those pods right now as well.
We are in one of the pods, absolutely.
Like that's oh god.
What?
Those stars are moving very very quickly. Is this Stardust?
This must be Stardust.
Uh
I think it's cool.
don't look directly at the sun. What are you doing? Jeez.
Okay, I'm looking somewhere else. Relax.
All right, what do we need to actually do here? Are we just looking
Well-
around and then we need to like leave?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the whole point of every single
Escher
whole point
moment.
of like yeah, well, of every single level is to get to the end and then touch the tablet at the end. Do 4 times, see endings.
That planet is really close.
That planet is really close. It must be going very quickly.
Like that. Okay, so is that green? Is that a moon or another planet?
I think that's actually where we came from. A moon.
Okay, that moon is still ridiculously close to that planet.
They're moving very quickly.
It would like. Oh boy. Gravitational fluxes must be ever present. Maybe that's why those the pillars on that planet look so strange.
Maybe.
Or the pillars on the moon, I guess.
The planetarium on the planet's moon. I don't know.
Eh.
Dunny were flashy.
They were nothing if not showy. They liked to be show-offs. So
Absolutely.
why are we back in the Great Shaft?
Because we have to keep going down.
Are we gonna get more epic elevator music?
We can only hope.
The place where I was, the place where I began.
Oh God,
I was a
Yisha,
spark of joy
no.
to mother. After their fire was almost quenched. And yet what
So,
joy could
okay.
we have had if my
While
brother
Yisha's
had been there
crypticking
as
at
well?
us, why don't you tell the lovely listeners about the witness?
Father and mother loved and shared.
Wow,
everything
you treat
desert
everything like a
bird.
podcast now.
Yeah, pretty
Father
much.
shared wisdom.
The Witness is basically
Mother
this, except
shared
with actual
visions.
puzzles instead of environmental exploration
Told
puzzles.
my destiny.
And some actual exploration puzzles as well, because why not?
Is there a Yisha who cryptics at you in that game?
No, there's not a single person. It's lovely.
So that I would learn how to do the same. I would
So
not
I've
realize
heard
it
that the
until
game
long
does
after
not
it was
have
decided
like
when
much
I
story at all.
Am I the
It
glory
doesn't even,
because
when
they
you start the game the first time, it doesn't even
Did
like
they
give you a
teach
menu or
me
anything. It
because
just
I am
puts you in
pure?
you start in a dark tunnel.
Oh, of course.
But peace was not yet with us.
And then you just
From
move
past, an
forward.
enemy came
Huh.
seeking
So how
revenge.
And then
how have you been liking it in comparison to
Without help,
Myst?
Where would we be? Would there be a
it's
I know I'm
Like,
asking the tough questions here.
glory? It's all been so
I like it a
fragile.
lot. Just in terms of
But it must
the
be
puzzles are
by the
better.
maker
Yeah.
I am here.
but there's
And
no
there
story
is
or lore or
meaning.
anything. It just looks really pretty.
Right.
Or
This
it
is
may
that.
be by the role
So
I would
it's-
say I like Myst better,
there's no
but
So it's fun to play and fun to look at, but doesn't have the same sort of emotional punch because it doesn't have like the same sort of world building.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, all right. That's kind of what I've heard from other people who have like enjoyed it and whatnot.
I will be definitely considering after I finish it, like recording it, and it'll take like I don't know, 20 hours.
So it is in fact a relatively oh god, not no please.
Ignore him. What were you saying?
It is in fact a relatively longish game.
The surface
Well,
is
I
3
was
miles
playing.
above
I've played
us.
it for about
3 miles.
6 hours now, and I've only finished
Our
like a quarter of it.
construction is triumphant.
Have you found the puzzle that Jonathan Blow said only 1% of players would figure out yet?
There's one puzzle I haven't figured out. I kind of raged it.
Have you actually?
I'm
Did,
sure I'll get back to it.
did you rage quit or did you just go somewhere
Well,
else?
I raged somewhere else. Yeah.
Okay.
It's this, like it was after a series of puzzles where you were supposed to like follow the light and avoid the shadows.
Yeah. So
But
like
the problem is you can't tell where the shadows are because there's a gate in the way.
oh, beautiful. So kind of like the Myst Online puzzle.
Yeah, except imagine 30 of those in a row
Beautiful.
with increasingly difficult. Like,
Patterns.
yeah,
And
and with like things getting in the way and stuff. Yeah.
I will say I
I was very
appreciate
young when I first
puzzle. Oh
felt
God.
strong.
Um,
Indeed, I was
I appreciate
young when I
puzzle
found
games
Myst.
that have
I had
kind
mental
of
abilities even
multiple
then, but
branches, I suppose, where
Maybe to
like
have
if you
fewer
get stuck
abilities.
in one
Interesting.
place, you can just kind of
I knew I was doing
leave it
something
for the
great
time
for
and
us,
go check out
but
something
what I
else.
did was foolish for me.
The witness is nothing
I
if
thought
not
I was
that.
reuniting my
Yeah,
family,
like
bringing
I
back the
appreciate that.
child we
I
once
appreciate
had.
that in normal games, like
I almost
non-puzzle
brought an
games
end
as
to
well.
life.
Like that's one of the reasons I like Dark
Yet again, it
Souls
was a
so much,
friend
is
who came to
because
our aid.
it encourages
Now,
exploration,
think
and if
that
you
most
like
things
come up
cannot
upon
be
a
returned
barrier,
to how they were. My
either
brothers were not to be released,
because of your
but the
skill
Maker
or
turned my
because
poor
of a
choice
literal
to
barrier
some
in the game,
small good.
you can
And
always
after
just
I was
find a
redeemed,
different path to go down.
my tears flow
And that kind of
as I
thing is
write these
really cool.
memories. The suffering and pain I have caused
It's-
and endured, and yet I
Does
am
not
thankful.
doesn't seem to be
I will be
how
powerful
present
and
is that
strong.
sort of structuring in the Myst games
I
actually?
long to be so strong. They will sing a
It's
song
actually
of
there.
thankfulness.
Because
They will
yeah,
sing
it's
a
like
song
it
without
seems
regard
like
to their
Myst Online
circumstances.
certainly
They
would
will
allow for
stand
that kind of
and take time
non-linear
to
puzzle
sing to a
solving,
maker with hearts of
but
joy.
I can't
If only I could have
recall
such a
like
heart.
how kind of freely the other games like allowed you to kind of move around.
This is a timer, by the way.
Of course it is.
The first game, you had to solve a puzzle to enter an age, then you had to finish that age, but you could go in any order you wanted. Riven, you were allowed to do whatever you pleased, although you'd ultimately have to do everything. Myst 3 was like the first Myst, except you were allowed to leave right away if you couldn't solve it.
I don't
And
remember.
Myst 4 was the same.
I don't remember how you actually access like the different ages though, because I thought that we went after them in kind of a very straightforward pattern.
It's because I knew the answers to the puzzles. Except for the first Myst game, you were allowed to turn around and go somewhere else if you wanted.
Huh. I guess maybe I just. Well, it's been so long I can't flip and remember it anyway. But. Oh, hey, and this. Whoa. They actually put in cloth physics?
Yeah, they put in a lot of physics.
Oh, jeez. I like how there are.
Asia Physics.
Yeah, I like how there are still games like today that can't do physics.
Alone. There is a powerful conjunction
It's
between
remarkable
the
to
in
me.
and the out, the beneath.
I love like
and the above.
I love when you just
A woman,
come up
a
on
mouth,
a
well, a pit.
come up on like a hanging
I
cloth,
wanted to make the journey
and it's
for
just like
myself from where
completely
the moon
flat
died
and
upward,
static, and when
where
you
they
go through it,
almost
your
came
character
to the
just clips
surface.
right through it. Doesn't
From
move
the
or
place
anything.
Where Tiana first climbed
beautiful.
downward and where Father followed even
Mirror's
to the
Edge
ground.
was one of their selling points on PC was
began
look
my
at
journey
these
with a
cloth
heavy burden.
physics, and they even had a couple
It was
moments
Tiana
where it
who
was
came to
like
Denis and caused its
designed to
fall.
explode cloth at you. It was great.
That uses NVIDIA physics, doesn't it?
I am destined
Yeah, it
to
does.
bring
It was a humongous problem for a while because the thing that
Father
installs
and
with it
mother
is
tried
old
to
physics that
prepare me.
causes the game to just slow
Tried
down to a
tell me
crawl.
what I thought I was.
You have to manually replace it.
See the power of
Oh,
each.
beautiful.
I have the
I might
best
have
of
to
both.
But then it works. It looks so pretty when you do.
Yeah, I might have to try that.
As they
I've
watched
never
me leave,
I've never
I
been
saw
able to
the
play the game with
sadness and the
physics
fear.
because I had an
But more
ATI graphics card in my other laptop, and now I have an NVIDIA
If
one.
it slows down ludicrously, just look up like
And even as I
physics
took my
replacement
first step
Mirror's
away
Edge.
from
Yeah.
Tiana,
It's
my
easy,
shoulders
and then
ached
it makes
from the
everything
burden I
so
bore.
pretty.
Oh, I've had to do so
Deep
much.
prophecies and weighty destinies.
So I actually
So much to learn and
found
understand
out,
about myself. My father
for
said we
for
can
some
never
reason,
understand, we can only
regardless of the fact that I
understand.
now have a computer that is
The
more
I
powerful than the
understood,
moon.
The more
um,
powerful I became.
It's not
The
actually,
more
but
dangerous I became.
Aw.
I'm always nostalgic for old games as well. And so there's one game in particular I've always wanted to kind of replay that I played it to death when I was a kid, and it's called Small Soldiers Squad Commander. It's a real-time tactics-ish game, based on the Small Soldiers IP, which people may or may not recall. I don't know. It was
I will make something.
It was from the
more. I
90s,
will
so
rebuild
a lot of people
what I
kind of
am.
just probably blanked it out.
Is there anyone who is
But,
master over me? Have
no.
I not become the grower?
What are you growing? I don't.
I like how you've missed the entire prophetic thing.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Bah.
Watching them call, watching them fail, waiting.
Ugh, that
Me
face.
reading Judges in the Bible.
That face is just scary.
I
Though.
am the grower.
Why are you looking like?
I
Oh.
won't wait much
Blah
longer.
blah blah blah. Anyway. So one of the big.
Don't aim me too hard. We got 10 seconds left.
What? Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no. I'm gonna have to explain this next time. Why? You make everything inconvenient.